Hello, my name is Inigo, and today I'm going to present you a project I've been working on. Its name is Musikai, and it's a tool to automatically generate music using AI and also publish this music. And the documentation is available in this GitHub repo. You have an overall image of all the things that the tool can do, and also full documentation of how to use the project. Today, what I'm going to do is do a small demo of how to create some music and publish it. For that, I'm going to be using the Musikai web tool, but if you prefer, you can also use directly the command line. So what I'm going to do first is going to be generate some songs. For this, I have created a CSV file with some prompts. Well, actually, it's just one. The prompt I'm going to be using is going to be smooth jazz, and it's going to be instrumental. So let's go back into the web. The command I'm going to be using first is going to be generate. And the settings I'm going to be using, it's going to be our prompts CSV file, the flag saying that is instrumental. And also I'm going to put a limit of just one generation. So let's launch the process. Also, I'm going to be using the provider Suno to generate this music. Okay, so now let's wait the process to finish. Okay, so it has already finished. It took almost 4 minutes to finish. So now let's jump to the next step. We already have the music, but we're gonna do first a little bit processing with this music. So I'm gonna call the command process, just launch it. And while it's executing, I'm gonna tell you what this is doing. So the process command, what it's gonna be doing is applying some fade outs to the songs, and then it's gonna do a process of mastering the song to improve the quality of it. And also it's gonna launch some analysis of the song to detect anomalies on it. So let's wait the process to finish. It's gonna take a while because the mastering is quite intensive. The processing has already finished. It's been also another 4 minutes. So now we can go to review the music we have generated. So we have this other web UI where we can filter songs, cover and albums. So let's search the song I just created. You can see that there are 4 songs, but there are actually just 2 because this and this one is the same song, but with a different ending. So what can we do in this screen is we can listen the music, we can approve it or reject it. And if we like it more than others, we can click the heart and those songs will be prioritized when we create album. We can also choose the ending that we want. By default, the tool tries to choose the better one. So for example, if I click here, and also this one. So for now, what I'm gonna do is just approve these 2 songs, and let's jump to the next step. Okay, so we have already created music. Now what we're gonna do is import titles in our database. So for this, I have already some CSV files with song titles and also album titles. So you could generate this with, for example, ChatGPT or a similar AI and paste it in a CSV with this format. So if I go again to the command web, what I'm gonna do is first I'm gonna import the titles of the song with this command. Here I have specified the CSV file. Okay, and it has already finished. I'm gonna do the same with the albums. The command is called draft because what we are doing is creating a draft album. So I'm gonna import those also. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the database that is being filled with all the songs and titles. And if we go to the titles database, we can see that 6 rows has been added, and in drafts, two rows have been added. So let's jump to the next step. We're gonna generate covers for our albums. For this, we're gonna use the cover command. It should be around here. What this is gonna do is gonna use Midjourney to generate images, and it's gonna use this prompt in Midjourney. You can choose the prompt that works better for you, and if you use this placeholder, that will be replaced with your album name. So let's launch it and let's wait to the process to finish. Okay, the process has finished, so we can now go to review those images we have created. Let's go to covers, and we can see that 4 images have been created for this album. So what you can do here again, you can approve or reject the songs the covers you like, or those that you didn't like. So probably what you're gonna be checking is that Midjourney has written without typos in the titles of the albums. So I'm gonna just choose this one. That seems okay. You just need to approve one. With one is enough. This was for the second album we have imported, the second album name. I'm gonna choose yes, this one here. So we have already created our images, but we need to do another step to upscale those images because the default resolution is not enough for the cover that we need to add when publishing, for example, for the Distrokid. So what I'm gonna do is go again to the command list, and this time I'm gonna be choosing upscale. Upscale is gonna be using a desktop called Topaz Photo AI, and also Topaz Photo AI, it takes a little bit to execute, so let's launch and wait it to finish. Okay, so the upscale has finished, so our images are already ready. So we can go to our final step, that is gonna be to create our album and publish it. So to create the album, we're gonna go to the list of commands again, and we have a command called album. And we're gonna be using some assets to create the album. One is gonna be a font, and another one is gonna be an overlay. This is the overlay is gonna be used in top of the cover we have created. And the font is not gonna be really used. This is used for certain scenarios when we want to add some text to the cover. So I'm gonna create the album. I'm gonna select just 2 songs for this album, and I'm gonna launch the process. Okay, so it has already generated 1 album. So if we go to our filtering webpage, we can see that our album has already 2 songs, a cover image upscale and with the overlay applied. So we could listen to the songs again and maybe remove one or add another one if we want to change the album. But for now, what I'm gonna do is just press approve. We can go now to the last step of the process that is gonna be publish the album. The album is gonna be published to Distrokid. We're gonna use Musikai as our record label. Just put Tao as our last name. Because I'm putting jazz, it's gonna take the first jazz album it has on the database. I'm gonna launch the process. This is launching an automated process, and it's doing all the process of publishing the album. So, okay, it has already finished. We can check that all songs are there. Yes, one song. Here's the other. And here's the album cover. So I'm not gonna really publish this album because I normally publish album with more than 2 songs. But if we would like to publish it, we will just press into. Let me make the screen a little bit smaller. We will just go to continue and publish the album. There's also an option to automatically press this button, so we could publish album on an unattended way. I think that was all. I hope you enjoyed the demo and that you liked the tool. Again, if you want to read further about the documentation, it's available in this repository. And if you want to contact me, I'm Igor Leizola, both on Twitter, Telegram, and also my website, igorleizola.com. Cheers. Bye.